Yeah.
Wait.
Hold on. Wait.
All right. All right.
Ben,
I'm not
shut
gonna
up.
say
Ben,
what I
shut up.
just
Shut
said.
up.
I'm not.
Ben, shut
No,
up.
I'm
It's
not.
not
I'm
time.
not.
let's get the Ben update on the Ben
Good
health
morning.
update.
I got a question. I'm battling a cold. But I have
He's not
something
gonna
right off the
make it.
bat I want to ask you guys. Yeah, might not make it, dude.
He's a male. He's got a few more days left. All right, go ahead, Ben.
Okay. It has to pertain with what
Drums.
Reed just did. Yeah, when you guys have to like learn new songs, like if you like, you know what I'm saying? What are you laughing at, dude?
I don't know. I keep going.
No, dude, I
What
know
did I
what you're
just
laughing
do?
at.
Are you talking about the shows?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
like when you
okay.
have to. No, I mean I know you know the songs, but like when you have to refresh or learn something new, like what is your strategy towards doing that?
Well, it
Like to
depends
relearn
on
them.
No,
yeah.
or even just like like Nate when you
Learn
were
them
learning
cold.
like yellow card songs and like all that kind of stuff. Like, how did you like break it down? Did you like write it out? Did you
It's a
just
good
listen
question.
to it a bunch or?
For me, since I don't have drums set up, like I don't have a place that I could play, so I have to go practice somewhere where it's set up. I just listen to it constantly. I just like will have it like if I'm mowing the lawn or whatever, I would put on the playlist, whatever the set list is, on repeat, and I'll just
Yeah.
listen and listen and listen. Because for me, obviously playing it is going to be the move, practicing it and getting physical, repetition of it. But the more I listen to it, it becomes like it's like just ingrained in me. Like I'm not going, oh, is this the verse or like is this you know what I mean? I'm just like now I got to practice playing it, but I already know the song so well that I know what's next. So for me, I just crush it. I mean, that's the same with Amberlin. If we're like doing a tour where I haven't played those songs as much or whatever, I just listen to it like crazy, so I feel comfortable. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, and then obviously playing when I can, but it's usually on repeat. Like if I'm flying and I know I have a show coming up with Yellow Card or whatever, I just literally I make myself crazy. I hate the songs by the end of everything, but just with how much you listen to it, you know what I mean? Like you just are like,
Yeah.
and it feels like work, right? If you're trying to just be like, I just want to sit on this plane and not listen to the same album that I've been listening to 1,000 times, but I just force myself to do it and over and over and over and over again. So, but Reed, what about you?
Same. I listened to the album. We played Is a Real Boy front to back for those who haven't heard that. Me talk about it like 40 times already on this podcast, but I listened to it front to back just all the time in the car, on my commute to work, to and from plane rides that I took for work. I would listen to it. It just, I immersed myself completely because even though I had played it 10 years ago or 11 years ago on the 10-year tour at the time, there's some songs I know I played, but I have no memory. I just was like, I played this one. I had no idea. And then I had to relearn a couple of them a little more than others. And
For
then
sure.
I have the electric kit, which has been huge at home because, I mean, as Nate's talking about, you can't just have an acoustic kit at home with the kids. It's just not realistic, too loud. So it's been awesome to have that. So I practiced a lot on that. And then Mike Robinson, current drummer, Say Anything, he sent me the session that had all the click and everything else.
That's cool.
With certain transitions and other extra things they were doing that weren't on the record. So I was able to get up to speed, which was great. The one thing I was worried about was playing on an E kit and then jumping
The translation of it.
cold turkey into an acoustic kit without practicing.
How was
rehearsing
it?
with the guys? It was great, actually. It went really well.
Wait,
That's sick.
So the songs, like, is every song to a click with them?
Everything but maybe one or two, and then the songs that
I wouldn't
had
do it.
click and did like a.
I beg, no, you're good. You better put it on a click or how you playing.
Well, I mean, it's just the tempo changes and everything else that
Yeah,
makes
does that
can map
happen
that
within the
shit.
session? Yeah, you mapped it, right? So it's like it goes.
well,
But those are drastic changes.
some of them were mapped like in the beginning. For instance, you would start with the tempo of the beginning of the song, and then if it changed tempo, it would just stop, and you just kind of play it
That's
together.
insane.
It was
No,
kind of fun.
I'm good, dude.
I'm
I'm
out.
good.
No,
I'm out.
I'm good on that.
I
No, I'm
enjoyed
out.
it. It was fun.
I'm out, dude.
How long do you play without a click? So once it stops, how much longer do you have? Like, is it the
I mean,
outro or is it like another chorus?
It depends on the song. Some songs were consistent for like 75, 80%, and then you had the other 20% to play, just no click. And there
Oof,
were
nope.
others that were like, it was literally like the count in and that was it. And then
Oh, gross.
I played the
Gross.
entire song.
That's gross. I don't like that one bit.
I like that. That's the first thing you're like, I need that, or don't even call me.
Yeah. If you call
Yeah.
me, you're like, look, here's what our set's like. And I'm like, cool, sounds good. Like this. We got a few songs where there's no click. It cuts you off. I'm like, yeah,
It's
you're
like,
good. Here's
He's
my
like, you-
here's my buddy Reed's phone number.
I actually,
on.
I
Siri,
know it sounds
FaceTime Reed.
crazy, but it was kind of fun. It was a good
That
challenge.
does sound crazy. You're right.
Yeah, dude, Nate's like, keep going. It's
We
crazy. It's
did.
so crazy.
The second show we played in Allentown, we had an issue with the click. Actually,
Always. It's always
So
that
what
Always
happen.
issue with the click.
what happened was
Click's a bitch.
it is.
But I love it.
Oh man.
What
So
happened?
what happened? Well, so one of our techs, who's been with the band for a long time now, knows the ins and outs.
Call him out.
Couldn't
Call him out.
No. His
No.
name's Chris.
Call
He's
that
awesome. Chris
He's
is
like,
awesome.
I got a cold. I'm dying.
Well, he had a conflict. He couldn't do that Allentown show, so he left, and he had a friend cover for him. So not to put this guy on blast. He's
you should,
really
because
nice.
that's a
Yeah, put him on
move
blast,
for a
dude.
crew, dude. Yeah, I
dude.
can't make the show. I got to fill in.
Yeah,
See you later.
What's his name? Put him on blast.
Yeah, what's this
Oh
jabroni's name?
no!
I'm gonna look it up, dude. It's on the internet. I'll
I'm
find
not
it.
going to even say the person's name.
I'm
who
gonna
filled
insert
in.
it
I
here.
mean, he's
ready?
gonna know who you're talking about since he's
Yeah,
the dude
but well, listen, the guy who filled in, like, it's not his fault. He went in blind, and so we got all dialed in for the sound check. We felt really good, which is always a bad sign. And then
feeling good's a bad sign. Yo, sound check was super smooth. Everything sounds good.
I kind of agree with it actually.
Well, there was no
you're,
issue.
You're not wrong.
Zero
You're
issues.
not wrong.
Yeah. So then apparently the tech took Parker. So Parker plays keys and guitar, runs the click and all that stuff. And he took Parker's laptop and closed it after we did the sound check.
I went to sleep.
So went to sleep. And anyone listening, if you put your computer to sleep after it's plugged in everything and set up, it's gonna go haywire.
Typically, if you close your computer, you turn it off.
Yo, I'm
Yep.
pretty sure that's like 101 computer. I don't think that's even. Oh, if you're in a band and you're running tracks, I'm pretty sure that it's just if you
Yeah.
own a computer.
Leave
If
it up.
you've owned a computer since the year 2001,
You're
this
right.
is how computers
Yeah.
work.
You
I don't
can't
need-
use a computer unless it's open.
I don't
That
need to
dude should
mansplain.
stay gone.
Sorry to mansplain the
This poor
dynamics
dude.
of
I
the
hope he doesn't
computer.
listen to this.
and
no one listens
so
to
we
this.
start the set and the click starts going and it just you can hear something was wrong and it started speeding up at certain points, slowing down. So I'm just hearing this in my
That's it.
ears.
What are you
I'm
guys running? GarageBand? What are you y'all's? What's your tracks?
Ableton. He does Ableton.
Oh, that's crazy. Ableton's
yeah,
usually
just
pretty
Ableton-
consistent.
So it was pretty messed up. And I was looking at Fred and I were looking at each other because we were like, he was like, this feels so slow. And I'm like, it is. And it starts speeding up and he goes, what's going on? I'm like, just
That's
turn
crazy.
this thing off. Because you guys know, you want to, if you have click, it's blasting in your ears. You're trying to focus and not
so
let it
if
mess
it's
you
all
up.
if it's wrong, it's really wrong.
Oh man. And we got through it. It was fine. So the first
Yo.
couple songs were shaky, but then Parker fixed it. It was fine. We had a good time.
Yo, I look straight up naked, don't I?
A little bit. You should start doing it naked. No one
I mean, I
sees
could
it.
be.
Yeah,
Could
yeah,
be.
actually-
You don't know.
Everyone listening, Nate's.
I'd rather
Nate's
keep the
naked.
mystery. I don't want to know.
Yeah. See, you got to leave a little mystery. It's more exciting that way. If you
It
know,
is.
then you're like, it's like a bummer. Reed's
no.
just got a
I'm not
shirt
a-
on. He's Donald Ducking it right now.
I'm not a perv. Come on, guys.
Anyways,
So that
I
was
have
my experience. What do you got? What
I have
else?
voicemails if we want to jump into that.
Yeah, let's rip to some
Ooh.
voicemails.
They're pretty weird.
Okay. Shocking.
I'll start with this one.
Are they all
um,
different people?
Yeah, it's 3 different people. This
Okay.
this one, I don't know who this. I feel like this is somebody we know, but I could be wrong. Anyways, here we go.
Oh my God, boys, it's not looking good. It's Ralph.
Oh,
I was
he's
listening
back.
to Nate saying tennis would help me play drums better. I watched all his videos on YouTube. I broke both my legs. Got the ambulance coming right now.
What?
I might never play drums again, boys. You know what? I'm gonna be a bongo player. Maybe the timbales. On the move to Brazil. Play those big, beautiful Brazilian butts like bongos. Oh God, boys, it's not looking good. All right, before I go, I got one question. Nate, I was watching your Amberlin videos. You fucking rip, bro.
It's not a
I gotta
question.
know why is
Oh.
your hi-hat pedal facing stage right? Does your drum tech come out and help
Stage
you
left, bud.
close and tap on the hi-hat? The
You
craziest
can
shit
still
I've ever
reach
seen.
it.
Anyway, let me know. This is Ralph. See you
He's
later.
right.
It's not crazy. It's hey, first of all, it's stage left. It's pointing to stage left, not stage right. It's angled away from me. Look, I've done it forever. It's so not weird to me. In every single
Maybe
time.
that's why your back hurts. Maybe you're just
No,
like,
what is that? I'm doing the same motion you are. I just don't need my full foot on it. Think about it. You
think about it. Yeah, for those who can't see it, Nate's motioning with his
with
hand.
my head. I'm
Think about
saying
it.
the angle. It's not like I'm not putting my foot on the pedal. I just need all that extra space for my stupid leg that has a mind of its own. Dude, every time I watch videos of me, I'm like, what is my left leg doing? I feel crazy because I don't do a lot of timekeeping with my left foot. Like I'm saying, like with the hi-hat.
Oh,
I
you
do
don't?
timekeeping. I do time, but all over the place.
Yeah,
just
me
not
too.
on the
Yeah.
hi-hat.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
if I'm on
I
a
see.
chorus, my left foot is moving as if I'm keeping time, but I'm just not going
Yeah.
on the hi-hat, I've
Yeah.
never, it's like a style thing that I've watched some drummers where it's almost like a habit that they just do it so that you're always hearing the hi-hat go, but it's like quiet enough, you know what I mean? Where it's like not really like a big part of it's probably not coming through the mix much, but they're always keeping time with their left foot with the
Yeah.
hi-hat. And that, I don't know, I never did that. Like I know that's like a drum thing to do, but I'm just like, if I'm on a verse and I'm on the hi-hat, of course my foot's on the pedal and it's like tight. Oh, sorry, Jesus, burp.
You
But
okay?
if I'm the spin
thought you were
drift.
gonna throw up everywhere.
Anyway, but it's funny because every time some road dude or some
As always, dude.
some house dude is like, whoa, what's wrong with your pedal?
Hey, bro, you want me to
What are you
fix that?
doing? Or the other one is like, I didn't know they made hi-hats that big. So when I get every single time, damn, are those hi-hats? So funny. Anyway, sorry,
I
like-
Ralph.
He said you ripped though, so I mean,
Hey,
he's
thanks.
not. He's
Sorry,
not,
you broke both his legs playing tennis.
Yeah, it's apparently
hard
that's
to
your
do.
fault.
Mhm.
I don't know who Ralph is. Was that actually Ralph, the last one, the accidental one I played?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Same
two
dude.
Ralphs.
Really misses us.
Also, that's why I'm shirtless still because I play tennis. By the way.
I
Nice.
have nothing to add to that.
Yeah, me neither.
All
Next.
right, next voicemail. Next.
Oh shit! All right, let me make sure that. All right.
As Ariana Grande said.
Drums boys, how we doing? This is David, longtime listener, second time caller, friend of the podcast late butcher from back in the day. Anyways, guys,
Word.
I had a recent encounter with a drummer I'm a big fan of that got me thinking about a question for you lads. My wife and I were out in Paris on a wedding anniversary trip, which was lovely.
Damn.
And we're just hanging out in a cafe, and the one and only Aaron Gillespie walks through with his wife. And I've never met him before, but how do you not recognize that ginger beauty, all tatted up? Anyways, I say hello, and we proceeded to chat for like 15 minutes. He and his wife chatted with me and my wife. It was awesome, super chill. He was on his way to playing a festival in Manchester, and I'm a huge fan of Under Oath and Aaron Gillespie and all that good stuff. So my question to you guys is, how do you feel about fans of your bands and fans of your drumming skills coming up and saying, what's up? Do you appreciate it? Do you wish it never happened and you could crawl into a corner? If it does happen, what kind of vibes are you hoping for from fans? Oh, sorry, customers, when they come and say hello to you out in the wild.
Correct.
All right, boys, keep it up. Much love. Shout out to Ralph, dude. What a guy, huh?
Wait, what? Is he tapped into your voicemails?
That's
He just-
weird.
Wait. Is he Ralph?
Is he
The-
Ralph?
No,
He might be
'cause
Ralph.
I don't think he's Ralph, but
the first time Ralph called wasn't that long ago in
No,
episode.
and also he-
Ra-
yeah.
Ralph has been ripping voicemails, so maybe that's
Yeah.
why. But that was weird to hear those back to back. Damn, that was sweet. All right, one of y'all start. How do you feel interacting with the Custies?
Great for me because no one ever knows who I am. So
that's not true, dude.
Oh my
so
gosh.
I'm fine. I mean,
Did-
real
Reed,
quick.
did anybody come up to you after those shows? Did you run into anybody and like did they say, great job or
Or not great job. I think I bet I had to clarify what they might say. Did anyone say like, great job or something like that?
Everyone was nice. I mean, we online mostly people reached out, which was nice. And then
Oh,
there
that's
was
cool.
one time, the New York show is when I actually, or not New York, sorry, Jersey, went out and got a drink with some friends. There was someone from the show who was there and came up and said some nice things, which I was
Nice.
actually surprised because he came up and knew my name.
Yeah, so
and
you're
I
wrong.
was-
Of course he
You're-
did.
Yeah,
See,
dude.
Reed?
Yeah, but that never happens. When
Oh my god!
like
It-
never.
never, like not even like 2 weeks
Except-
ago.
Yeah,
that was
very
right next to the
recently.
venue.
Yeah.
I mean, look, it's nice for someone to say nice things about you. I never mind it when it has happened, and the guy was respectful and like said a couple things, said what's up, walked away, and I went about enjoying drinks with friends. So I mean, that's all I could ask for, to be honest. He
Yeah.
wasn't punishing me and trying to stick around, so it was good.
Yeah.
It was funny though because when I did those shows, Max he was gonna say something one night mentioning I was filling in, but after he's like, honestly, I forgot you were even playing. It never he's like, I would look
Oh,
around, I would
cool.
look back and I'd be like, oh, Reed's playing. He's like, it just sounded
That's
what I was
good.
used to.
I guess
That's
that's the highest. Yeah, it's the
No, it
highest
was
level.
it was a
That is
compliment.
the
To me,
best.
it was a
Yeah.
compliment.
Yeah, it's a great
I'll take it
100%.
as that. But Ben or Nate,
I
you
would
guys
have
go.
taken that as a total insult, but yeah, no.
Like it should be way better.
I don't know. I appreciate it. It's like nice, like you said, it's nice to hear nice things. I'm also the biggest I have the biggest imposter syndrome where I'm just like,
Yeah.
Same.
it's the crawling in the corner thing where I'm like, but no, I really do appreciate it because it's nice to hear those things, but then also like get like super weird about it and
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not good at compliments. I don't.
Yeah,
I've never
I-
been good at that.
I
Yeah,
did
it's-
get slightly embarrassed when that guy came up to me because I was with friends. If I was alone, I would be more comfortable. And then I definitely have the imposter syndrome though. But because he came up to me with friends around, I was like, oh, I don't want them to see this.
Yeah, it's
You know what I
weird.
mean?
It depends on. Yeah, I feel that for sure. It depends on the time and the place, and how. Well, yeah, just same with y'all though. It's always awesome. Like I'm always like, dang, that's cool. But I'm the same way. If they're like, you're the reason I started playing drums. Well, I'm always like, okay. Like I'm just like, oh, thank you. Okay, yes, thanks. Like I don't want to talk about. I'm like, yeah, that's dope. Like I always try. Here's the thing though, is like I've had a few interactions with people that I have looked up to or respect in that industry, and if they're just genuinely like nice and it's just like, dude, hell yeah, it means the most to me. So that's all I try and do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm just like, like never try and be like, I don't know, one way. I'm just open and honest and very like, I try not to do the uncomfortable thing the best I can. You know what I mean? Because it's
Yeah.
I know the imposter syndrome is like, I kind of hate it more if it's like friends or someone that I'm close to will be like, yeah, dude, like, being nice or compliment or whatever. I'm usually like, all right, dude, that's enough. Like, I hate it. But if it's like fans, I'm like, it's different. If like someone,
Like, tell me more.
No. I'm more able to be like, hey, thank you so much. Like, that's awesome. That really means a lot. Or like, oh, that's so cool. But if like JJ's like starts telling me some story, how he's like, he'll be like, Paper Than Him was the first song I played, and I'm like, all right, dude, we're moving on. Like, I don't know why. It's like something about like if I'm close to them, it's like not as, I just get like weird with it. I'm like, all right. But
no,
anyway,
I get
it's just a
it.
me
I get
thing.
it.
Yeah, it's also like cool when somebody does come up to you, because I know it's like probably for some people it's like,
Dude,
I don't know. For me, if I go up to somebody, I'm like, and I give them a call, it's like I'm an awkward dude around people I don't know. Just
but you
because
want to tell them, and so you got to get over it. So you
Yes,
realize
you
that
got-
some fans have to
exactly.
do that too. Like they
To do
build
to
up.
you.
So
Yes.
I want them to feel comfortable. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. for
I
sure.
mean, I make sure, dude, it's because it does actually mean the world to
It
like hear
does.
that from somebody, because you're like, dude,
100%.
you're trying your best to just be your best at what you're
Yes.
doing, and like when somebody notices it, it's like
It
actually
really
like,
is so cool.
it's
the
super
coolest.
cool. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But then also there is the side of it where you're like, thanks, man. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's just
weird.
imposter
It's just-
syndrome.
yeah, and also, but it's just
Yeah.
weird. Like I never thought I'd be in a position where that would happen. So you're like, you're just like, this is like crazy, like,
It really is so weird, because it's like I still think I'm trash. You know what I mean? Meaning like
me too, dude.
I played a Warped Tour this last
Yeah.
weekend, which is great, by the way. Like the
Oh,
show was
right,
insane.
yeah.
So many people, just everything.
We got to
went
talk about
smoothly.
that.
Yeah, it was great. And then it was like, but I went in pretty cold. Like we didn't get a sound check, obviously. We had some issues the show before, so I wasn't feeling like confident going in at all. And the show was massive. I mean, there's probably like 40 something thousand people watching, just one of the biggest shows we played in a while for sure. And
Nice.
I was nervous about our rig working well. We did a bunch of video content on the huge wall behind us. Me and Jacob worked on for hours the day before. And like, I was just like, oh, I want everything to go smoothly. And so I went out very feeling shaky. You know what I mean? Not like physical, like just, I was like,
Yeah.
we
on
started
edge.
with a faster song, and it's all 4/4, like really syncopated. And like, I just felt so sloppy. Like I felt like I was playing like the first song, I like nerves and just all of it. And I was like, God, and then there's people all on the side stage on both sides, like classic Warped Tour watching, and they're just like locked into all of us, and I'm like, man, just playing so bad. Like that's how it felt. And then I like felt a little bit better. But anyway, it's just funny how your brain works, because I was like, dude, that was so sloppy. And then when we were finished, there was like a delay, so we all they were streaming it on Amazon, so we all watched our set afterwards. Because it was 30 minutes as fast, and we all wanted to see the video.
Why would you want to do that?
Well, because we wanted to see the video stuff, and we were like wanting to see how it sounded because of the stream and everything. And the first song, which in my mind was like, this is going to sound so sloppy, it was like very dialed. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not like being cocky. It was just funny. It's a good reminder. You know what I mean? It's like, I was like, all the stuff that I felt uneasy on, or felt shaky, or felt this, I'm like, dude, it's so gridded and on law. Like, it just was like, oh, that's cool. Like it's just a good reminder to be like, all right, like we're tight and we're good. And if you're confident going, and I was confident going into it, but it's just funny how your brain works. And then you talk to someone that's like, dude, you were so good. And I'm like, yeah,
well, that's what I'm saying. Did anybody come tied into the question? Did anybody come up to you after the?
Oh yeah, after that show, I was like, it was a ton, because it was so many people that like they wanted it to feel like old Warped Tour. So there's so many band people and other people.
Like
the side stage were slammed, and everyone's just dude. Whenever I noticed
it sounds
that,
like
though,
complete shit on side stage, but everyone's always like, I'm gonna watch side stage, dude.
We got no amps. There's
It's
no
just
amps.
cymbals?
Yeah, it's just drums. I mean, it's a big enough stage where you could feel it, because we watched all, like, getting ready for the set. We watched like the bands that played, you know what I mean? It was just altering stages. So there's like a middle, and you could just watch both. And so I was watching other bands, and I was like, it actually sounds pretty good. Like, even if they didn't have amps on stage. So, but when I see out of my peripherals can see both sides of the stage slammed, I don't look once. I don't even give it a glance. I don't like
tunnel vision.
If I do that, then I start doing it more, and I'm like, and then it looks like I'm trying. And I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna focus. And as soon
Yeah.
as I do that, I end up feeling like way better, confident. Like
Yeah.
as soon as I start like be like, who's watching? And I also think it looks goofy when people do look. Like there's this, I'm not gonna name band names at all, but there's this drummer that played near us. And that's all he did. And I was like, dog, just kiss. Like it just was so distracting. You know what I mean? He was like, he was
Wait,
just
was he
looking,
looking at you or
no, he was looking at
around?
anyone
Staring
that
at
was
Nate?
watching him. I mean, he was doing every other hit was a stick flip and a twirl,
Because-
like full on TikTok drummer. And it was like, again, I'm not shitting on that. I'm just saying that was the style. So all he wanted to do was be like, who's watching, who's seeing this? You know what I mean?
Was there
Yeah.
a lot of
Like-
that this year at Warped Tour? Like from what you could tell, like
Oh boy.
I'm just curious. I'm genuinely curious because I know it's like back pretty heavy and hard.
It
but-
was, I mean, Travis Barker came out and played with what's his
Oh,
face,
yeah.
that punk band. What are
from
they called?
Atlanta. What is that band called? I forgot.
I just forget that Travis Barker does that many stick tricks. Like
he
I
does
was
a lot.
shocked. I was
it's
like,
a lot.
oh,
It
it's
is a
like
lot.
every other hit. Like
in
I mean,
between hits and like
oh,
it's
yeah,
kind of crazy.
It's just like it's like as much as you can do it. Which again, it's just a style thing. I used to do it a ton, like not a ton, but I used to do it a good amount when I was younger. Probably like 2007, 2005, 6.
Hey man, it's not. I mean, you know.
Yeah, teach his own. Anyway, my point is like when I just had to stay focused. I was like, don't look to the left and right. You know what I mean? So,
Man,
but afterwards,
I
I was
agree
saying
with
there's
that.
a lot of people that were like, yo, it was so cool to watch you from this angle. You know what I mean? I was like,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, of course, yeah.
Because that's not like a normal, that's like a very festival thing. You don't go
Oh,
play
yeah.
a headlining show, a House of Blues, and you got like stacked sides of the stage. You know what I mean? Honestly,
Yeah.
that would be almost like a funny production thing if you just
I mean,
like,
we're used to it, and we know it sounds like crap up there, but
yeah.
for other people, it's
I mean, I
novel
like
and it's a fun
yeah.
experience.
I like
it's a fun
watching. I
experience.
like watching drummers from
Yeah,
side stage. So you
same.
can see like the
Yeah.
you know, the whole
If
thing.
it's a
but
band I really, really want to see, I really want front of house. Like I want to be
Yeah,
at
yeah.
front of house. I want to hear.
Too.
I want to see the production, all that stuff. But if it's like homies, like honestly, with y'all, I would just watch side and just
Yeah.
enjoy being near. You know, but
Well, that's the thing. If you know somebody or like you admire them and they're watching you side stage, it's hard to.
well,
It's
that's why I
hard to
didn't
then-
look. I was just like, I'm just
yeah.
gonna focus. I'm gonna like get a glimpse of someone that I know is good or whatever. Fill in the blanks. You know that band. Oh, I'm blanking. Is that a band?
yeah,
No, but it was.
yeah,
They
yeah.
all sound the same. Shit, you got to delete that.
Nope.
You're pretty sure- Yes,
I'll
you
delete
got
it.
to
I'll
delete
beep
that.
it. I'll beep it. I'll beep
No,
it.
no, no. Okay,
I gotta beep it. I gotta be. It's
but
funny.
it's so true, dude. I literally was like rattling off these bands that all have that same vibe. But I love it all. Like I'm a big fan of all of it. But that was like, or shit, I Wonder Years was really good, really good.
I
Like
was
they're
at the,
they're great, man.
Yeah, I don't even know.
He's a
who
cool
played.
drummer. Like I was watching him. I don't know who their drummer is, but he came out and his drums were set up kind of funky. Like I was excited because I was like, all right, he either's gonna rip or he's gonna be trash. You know what I mean? That
Well,
kind
dude.
of vibe. He had like a floor tom on his left
Yeah, dude.
as
My
well.
favorite.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
And then he
interesting.
kind of they started with this song and he was like hitting pretty soft, but not like oh he's too soft. And then he really had a flow where I felt like he got into it like not he just flowed with the set really well. And then he was like hitting way harder, but then he like just had dynamic that was like really
That's cool.
impressive for
Yeah.
that scene. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
cool vibe, really cool vibe. Like in
Nice.
some really weird parts, dude. Really weird that I was like, what is he doing? They had some like weird time changes that I was like, where are we? But it was like it wasn't annoying, you know?
Actually, I have a question for you guys. Well,
Yes,
on
sir.
the topic, is there anyone that you did notice side stage that made you really nervous or you kind of freaked out about internally?
Like overall, like our whole career? Or just
Yeah,
this last
yeah.
weekend? Oh,
No.
I got a pretty funny one, but I wasn't
Go
in
for
the
it.
band. It was when I was teching for brand new. We were playing Reading and Leeds, and I looked over, and Tom York was watching, And I remember being like, and I remember he only watched for one song, but I remember being like, oh, I was like, that's crazy.
Anyone else in the band notice?
No. And funny
Probably
enough,
good.
it was like an older song, so it was like more,
Punk or
older pop punk,
yeah.
like kind of brand new. So
You're kind of bummed. You like
yeah, I
didn't walk up for like
I was like,
come
play
back,
some
dude. Come
Devil
back.
of God or something. Play
Yeah,
some-
yeah. For like, no, come back. I mean, I
Yeah.
do that. I've done that. I've
Yeah.
been like, someone will watch Ice Days, or it's like a more like, a song where I can't jam as hard or whatever, and I'll be like,
Yeah.
oh man, out of all the songs you got to watch, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like something like that.
Yeah.
That's
I can't
funny.
think of it, like personally, I don't know. Maybe like I don't know. I can't think of anybody actually.
I remember when we were on Warped Tour in 2009. Like that was like, again, Warped Tour. That was the thing. It's like, you got to get on stage. You know what I mean? There would just be all behind you, like just
Yeah.
anyone that would be on stage or whatever. And there was, I think he was playing drums for Terror at the time, that hardcore band. You remember that band, Terror?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's a ripping drummer, and he's like super cool too. And he was like watching me consistently on that tour. Like he would just show up. And I remember that was like, at first I was like, and then eventually got like cool. You know what I mean? I was like,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
like, and then we finally met and stuff, and he's super rad dude. But that was always a weird one, because he's just like a ripping hardcore drummer. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I was like, got tensed up at first, but then I was like, whatever. But yeah, I'm trying to think.
Yeah, the weirdest one I had was when I was playing with Dashboard, and I looked. It wasn't even side stage. It was I saw him in the crowd, but Mike was watching from the crowd. Mike Marsh.
yeah.
And dude, talk about like just.
Yeah, just staring a hole through
I
your
mean,
face.
it's kind of crazy because it's like, a band that I grew up listening to, and I dissected those parts and like just played along to those albums so much, and he was like,
Now
he's a
you're
dude.
playing it.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's like an incredible drummer. And you're just playing a song that he wrote the drums to, and he's just looking at you, and you're just like, yeah. It was in New York. I remember it
That's
was at
bizarre.
yeah,
That
it
would
was
be
at
weird.
Irving. I think it was at Irving Plaza, and
Love Irving Plaza.
and it was just that was one where I was like, ooh, this is
Yeah,
don't,
this
don't fuck up, dude.
That's
Oh,
stressful.
that's funny. Yeah, that would be stressful.
Yeah, it's stressful, but
Mine, it's funny you were talking about brand new. It was a festival we were playing in somewhere in Michigan, and brand new was playing, and I hadn't met those guys before, and obviously you weren't with them at that point anymore. I think you were with Dashboard, and so I just met them. Great guys, but obviously I loved brand new, still do, and we were playing, and I look, and Jesse Lacey was side stage for a while. He's not far from me at all, and like we just locked eyes, and he was just like beaming and just
that's cool.
big smile, and it was just like nodding. He's kind of like, hell yeah, mouthed it to me, and I just,
Oh, that's sick.
and then I was like, I can't look over there ever again.
You're like, he probably was only there for 4 seconds, but dope.
Yeah, just like Mr. York, only there for a song. But yeah, that was cool. But I also got a little nervous after that. So
Yeah. Oh wait, I got one last with who was watching, is when we played Leno, when we did like the late night jam. We did like 2 songs in a row, and
Mhm.
Owen Wilson was the one that was like on the getting
Oh, the
interviewed.
guest.
So it was like, so he was just sitting. So the whole time I was playing on live television on Leno and looking over, and Owen Wilson's just like,
That's
cool.
crazy.
But
That'd
I
be
was
great if he was
that-
just there to
but
watch
that
you.
that was stressful.
That's
That
a
was
trip,
weird.
dude.
That was a weird one, because I'm like, out of all the, like, I'm like, yeah, no pressure. Like live television, you got to play it well, do our thing, and then I look over and it's like my favorite. Like Bottle Rocket was like my favorite movie.
Yeah,
ever.
100%.
I'm literally just looking over. I'm like, there he is, dude. Just
what if you caught him
vibing.
and you saw him like mouth like wow, like his voice like
Wow.
wow.
Yeah. And Rachel Maddow is watching, and she's like actually a fan, which is cool.
That's cool.
Wait, the
The-
commentator?
The
yeah,
news
she
anchor.
was for CNN. Is CNN or
really?
she was MSNBC then?
yeah.
She's
Yeah,
an
Rachel
Amber Moon
Maddow.
fan.
Yeah, she was on. She was getting interviewed, and then she was
Okay.
like, came up to us, and she's like, I don't know if it was like my personal assistant or secretary or something. She's like, is a massive fan. She's like, and she got me into y'all, and she's like, can I get like y'all to sign this stuff? It was crazy. It was really cool.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That
she was
is
super
Weird.
rad.
Yeah.
So random.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
you know what I do have it. Anytime I've ever filled in for somebody or like whatever, and the person watches, that's like the original person.
Yes.
Oh, that's
always-
crazy.
It was the same thing happened when I played in Manchester. Me and Jeremiah are like the homies, but it's always weird. It's like you're just like, ah.
Yeah,
It's like-
he's just watching you play your. It's a little cock vibes.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
okay, like this is
Well,
this is
yeah.
a little weird. I mean,
You're
it's like, yeah.
Oh man.
all right.
What sucks, Ben, is it's way, way worse for the people watching you play for their band
all
because they're
right.
like,
This goes back to the
like-
first,
they're
the
like-
first voicemail.
they're like, oh, this sucks. Like, I gotta watch someone play my parts better than myself.
Not true. Anyways, moving forward.
Oh
like,
wait. One more. Can I give you one more?
Well, yeah, definitely.
A story? Yeah.
Yeah. Just in
Yeah.
general, because I
Who you got? Who
shout
you
out
got?
to Ricky at Me Without You. We did the tour with Me Without You, and I grew up loving that band. And I always got nervous when I looked over and if I saw Ricky or any of those guys watching.
Oh yeah.
Immediately clammed
Oh yeah,
up and
Ricky's like
would look
one of
away.
the, yeah, he's
Legend.
like a legend. You're
Legend.
just like I always look at him like he should have been like a hip hop artist. Like he always
Yeah.
is like
Oh,
he's
he
super hip-hop.
definitely should be.
Yeah. And he plays like that too in a weird way. But
He
Yeah.
does have. He has. Yeah.
yeah, shout out Ricky. Ricky, you are
Love you, Ricky.
He has a level to me. It's not identical. He's got that like Bonham thing to me. Like as
Definitely.
in the way he plays and the way he hits and the way he like thinks about drums. He's a
Yeah.
ripper, but he can play parts where you're just like, see, like how did you think of that? And it kind of has a hip hop thing, which I
Yeah.
think Bonham for sure had. You know?
he's Keith Moon too a little bit. Like
Yeah.
a little bit
Yeah.
of craziness, but yeah,
What
his
a
feels
drummer.
crazy. Yeah,
His
it's
feel's insane, and he
Yeah, it's
doesn't
insane.
overplay like Keith Moon.
But then he does like he'll like just do weird like
Yeah.
he's
He's
like
a performer. He's a performer
for
too, which
sure.
is really cool. Like he's not
Yeah.
just like a good drummer. He
Yeah.
thought about performing, which I always
Yes.
was like, that's cool to see. Dude, he
But
used to
it's
lick
not
his,
in the
he
way
used
that
to lick
some
his sticks.
people.
He did.
Did he?
I remember when him and I like, and I'd never seen him do it ever. And I don't think he saw me do it. His was like gnarlier than mine though. He'd be like, "Ah," like his would be like, you're like, oh my God. But his was, he was just had that thing. He would do that sway thing and like,
Yeah.
he'd be
The sway
like
thing is crazy, dude.
interpretive dancing. You know what I mean?
But it's
the way
almost
he
like
did it,
hypnotic.
it wasn't
Like-
forced. It wasn't.
it
just,
wasn't
not
like,
at all.
oh, he's
You know?
contrived. No,
Oh,
dude, he
yeah.
would just let it rip.
He was tapping into some, or he still
He-
does, but taps into something that's just like
Otherworldly.
otherworldly. Yeah, it's like
Ah.
he's like it's some weird like spirit
Dude.
thing.
I
It
would
was such a
love
treat
to
to
see him
tour with
play
them.
drums again, dude. I
Playing-
would love to see him play.
Watching him play every night was just a treat.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
I mean, nothing like seeing Me Without You at like a festival when you knew that it was going to just be like slammed with people that couldn't wait to see them, and seeing Ricky in those settings, it was so
Yeah.
cool. Like some of the coolest like moments of music and touring was like that kind of stuff. I love Me Without You. Like I'm not like an active like listener, like in the sense of like I will put them on, but I think the most respected or one of the most respected bands of that scene, and they should have never been in that scene in my opinion. But
yeah.
like, I remember feeling like it was important that I was there. Like I was like, this is a type of band that's like,
Yeah,
watching them was like, oh man, I'm watching something really special. Like all of
Yeah.
them just like had a thing that was so cool. But Ricky, dude, on another level for
big,
sure.
big drum influence.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
Yep.
That's like a guy that I don't think anybody could like really just step into those shoes. Like you
No.
just have to.
No.
The band would
No.
just have to stop, dude.
I know we've talked about it before, but if I was asked to fill in for that band, I couldn't.
I wouldn't do it.
I
I
wouldn't
I
do
would-
it.
yeah.
I wouldn't.
I
It's
know.
pointless.
There's no way.
Yeah.
You can't
Fuck
Especially
job
because I don't.
security.
Especially because I don't think they play. They don't play to a click. I'd be like, I'm out.
I guarantee
What do you mean?
know.
What do you mean feel? What do you mean feel it out? Yeah, we're
Yeah.
good.
No, just feel it.
I mean,
Tap
they
into it,
definitely
Nate.
they definitely didn't play to a click, and this is not a dig at Ricky, but they would ripped through some songs back
Oh,
in the
yeah,
day. I'd be like,
definitely.
this is twice as fast. And it was fine because the energy was like cool. But
Yeah.
you'd be like, whoa, dude.
Yeah.
That they're playing like 4-minute songs at 3 minutes for sure, dude.
Dude,
Getting through it.
one show we did with them, they were opening for Brand New, and it was at a university, and he came out. It was like Halloween, and everyone was dressed up, and Aaron's costume was just a cardboard box. He was inside of a cardboard box. You couldn't see him, and
Was it
all
in
you
the
saw,
box singing.
dude,
Was a
all you
cord
saw on
going
stage
into it.
was a cardboard box violently rocking back and forth. It was actually it was like an art installation. It was insane. And for like 4 songs, dude, he's just in this box, just like doing this.
God,
and then he
that's
finally
so
came out,
sick.
but it was like, and then Ricky was dressed up as a vampire. So funny.
So funny.
That was also
God.
the tour where Thrice was main support, and they all dressed up as the anchors from like Anchorman. They all
Oh,
dressed up like that. It was incredible. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Thrice was main support.
Yeah, it was Mew Without You's opening, Thrice was main support,
opening.
and then Brand New was filling in.
Oh,
New.
got it. That was
I
so
thought you meant-
confusing.
I thought the same thing, Nate.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
bad.
You
Sorry
good.
though, I cut you. I liked going down that rabbit hole with you guys, but
Yeah, that was fun.
you were gonna say something, Ben. I cut you off.
Oh no, there's another voicemail. Is
Oh,
what
is there?
Yeah.
Ooh, let's get back to it.
All right.
Yo, I was just listening to the most recent episode, and it was kind of funny because I had this thought the other day. I was telling my wife about the show BoJack Horseman, and I remembered that Group Love had done the theme song for that. So I actually was thinking about calling and asking if Ben had any cool stories associated. I guess the question would have been if he was with them at the time, Group Love that is, obviously. And then I thought it was cool that in the most recent episode with Jordan, you guys started talking about bands getting royalties off of like theme songs to TV shows. So yeah, that's all I got.
I didn't know Group Love had a song on that.
Yeah, I was
What's
not
the
with
show?
them. BoJack Horseman. It's like the lawyer horse.
Will Arnett is
Yeah.
the horse.
It's a pretty big
BoJack.
show, but
Animated cartoon, kind of
Yeah.
like adult animated.
it's pretty
okay.
funny. I've only like seen like one.
It's
one or
funny.
two episodes, but I was
Wait,
not
Will
with
Arnett's funny
It
as
was
hell.
the theme song.
So Christian in Group Love, he wrote the theme song to that show.
That's crazy.
No way.
And it's sometimes we'll play it live too because people want to hear it.
No way.
That's
It's
sick.
a really funny song. It's like super like it's quick. It's like 30 seconds, but
So you just ripped through it real quick, and everyone's like,
yeah,
"Ah."
and he'll just like randomly start playing it, like it's not even on the list, and it's just like we just rip into to BoJack, and it's like it's kind of like yeah, it's funny. But I was not with them. He did write it. Well, we were talking about the theme song. I mean, imagine writing the theme song for like we were talking about Friends and stuff. Like that's
Oh,
crazy, dude. Or like
Oh,
the
my
bass line
gosh.
for Seinfeld, or you know what I mean? Like.
Yep.
Have you seen
That
that?
sounds like something else.
I don't know if
Bound
it's.
to go wow wow.
Yeah, that wasn't the one.
Sorry.
Have you seen that video of Will Forte? I think it's SNL making fun of the bass line, like how it came to be in Seinfeld. Just like
Well, it's a keyboard. It's not even real bass. It's a keyboard.
whatever. But
Yeah.
I'll send it around.
Reed's
Sorry,
like,
sorry.
whatever.
It's hard to
Funny.
read. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, there goes that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, no, I wasn't. I don't know. I didn't write that. Or wasn't part of it.
But
Anyways,
good for them.
yeah, good for no. I mean, it's sick. It's. I mean,
Man, it's so funny how much I hear that song.
Which one?
The
Tongue tied.
The song, yeah.
oh yeah. I mean,
it's like, I mean, I've been hearing it forever, but it's like, it's truly is crazy because I'm like,
it's coming back too.
it's just,
It'll never
is
go
it?
anywhere.
Insanely
It'll never go anywhere. It's having like another. It's like having a moment on TikTok.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
sick.
dude, it's like that's what you hope for. In
I mean,
your
of
career.
course, you got to
Like, you know
do
what I
it.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, and it makes sense that it will do that, like come back and have moment on TikTok because we've talked about it a little bit before. It's just an instant. It's one of those songs. I always, there's like a handful of songs that will forever live in that realm to me. Like
Yeah.
they transcend time. They're like it stamps a certain point of time, but you can hear it anywhere. Like anywhere, you could be at the grocery store, in a stadium full of people, like in a commercial break, you can hear it on TV. You can like hear it anywhere, and it's just like it'll always work. You know what I mean? And I
Yeah.
feel like I could name some of those songs, but like that Peter Bjorn and John song with the whistling,
Yeah.
like
Oh,
that's
man.
another one
Young-
that you're
young
just you're,
folks?
yeah, young folks. You're just like you hear it and it's like that Group Love song lives in a world that I feel like is just untouched. And if you can get a song like that, then it's the coolest thing.
lightning
It just
in a
lasts
bottle,
forever.
man.
It's just like, but it's like there's a handful. Like I'm trying, like obviously there's hits, like 90s hits, and like Duncan
Well, that's-
Sheik
you
songs,
were right, that's-
like I'm
that's
Barely Breathing that I'll hear.
period.
But there is that Group Love song lives in this thing that it was viral, but
Well, there's other
that
songs from
before
that period
viral.
too.
That's what I'm saying,
You know,
like-
like Young the Giant, that one Young the Giant song.
Yes, I
and,
was
like,
about to say
kind of
that
thing.
song.
Yeah.
Even like I'm not into this one, but like that Lumineers song that you just
Oh, yeah,
hear,
Hey
and you're
Ho,
like,
dude.
oh. Yeah, it's like they start. That was the world, like the Mumford and songs. Like there's certain
Yeah. Temper Trap, Sweet Disposition.
Yes.
Well, you know what's funny about the songs is especially that song too. I have a friend recently, their kid was like, hey, have you ever heard of this song? And she was like, what song? And she played it. He played her Tongue Tied.
Sometimes.
And
That's so sick.
she's like,
Well,
funny
dude.
enough.
Funny.
Yeah.
Dude, it's my nieces and stuff are like getting into now Weezer, like old
Yeah, it's crazy.
Weezer,
Yeah,
as
yeah.
if it's like new, and it's like Weezer's like Weezer was never going away, but same thing, Weezer's exploding again because there's like 15-year-olds that are now like, this is so good. So it's like funny that we're seeing stuff like that happen. You know, songs or
That is
bands that are
wild.
just like,
I mean, it happens. Though.
we're
It's
big
the,
again. Yeah.
The emo thing is big again. It's like that was at this point what, almost 20 years ago. It's like, you know, it's crazy.
It's weird. It's very strange.
I'm trying to think of things that like lately that have come around for me, like musically, like I don't know.
Yeah, like personally.
Yeah, just like if there's something that I haven't heard in a long time, it's like sort of having like a
moment with you.
resurgent or a moment. Yeah.
I mean, I'm always like,
I'm trying to think.
usually it's that with me with like shows, like television shows, like we'll go. I think we talked about this not that long ago, but like Felicity and like shows that were like in the 90s that you like instantly you're like, oh, I'm so comforted by it. Like
Yeah,
you're
it
just like
scratches that
down
itch.
for it.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, that's cool. It's like research, but that is happening a little bit where it's like, what, Gilmore Girls. It's like my nieces are like watching that like it's the first time, and it was like what their moms watched. You know what I mean? Like it's cool. It's like the gap doesn't feel as large where it's like, in the 90s, my dad was like, oh, I watched this as a kid. You'd be like, whoa, this is real old. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for some reason now it's close enough, even though the same amount of time is, that like these kids are able to watch what their parents watch and kind of be like, this is pretty cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Rowan's watching like Lord of the Rings with me, and she's not like, oh, this is one of my dad's favorite old movies. Like it's an old timey movie. She's just like, this rules. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like it feels like I could have told her it came out last month and she'd be like, this is cool. It's weird. It's similar with music, right? It's like maybe that's something to do with technology where the disparity of sound quality or difference or whatever isn't as large. So like Weezer Blue album still sounds awesome. So like, and they're still just great songs. So it's like younger people are like, this rules. And it doesn't sound like you're listening to your old school parents, shitty recordings. It's like, I don't know. It's weird.
Well, dude, I had a moment. I was just down in Louisiana, seeing my family, and I had like a weird nostalgic like moment of just being outside and just the way the weather was. It's just like
It's the best.
It like hit me, and like then I like started thinking about like things that happened like, I don't know, 20 years
20
ago,
years ago,
25
yeah.
And I was like, dude, this is
Overwhelming.
crazy, but it's also like weird that that's also a thing too, where like that will
Just
like just being in a certain
transports you.
place, transports you, and it was like this weird wave of like just like emotion that just came over me, and I was like, damn, this is cool.
Yeah, dude, that's why it's so important to be just present and mindful. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it really is, dude. It's like, without sounding dark and more, I don't know. I always preference it before I start talking about it because it's like nostalgia and life and how it moves and the quickness of it and blah blah blah. It's like, so it's just so important to allow that stuff to happen. Like have moments where you're like, dude, the weather right now, dude. Last night I took the trash out and like it just finished
crying? No, it's-
raining. Kind of. I mean, it just finished raining, and the way it smelled and the way it felt, I'm like, I'm born and raised here, but like the wave of emotions. Like
Hey,
I
was out
remember
at the
being
same time. I
like,
felt
you
it
know what I
too.
mean? I'm just like, it reminded me
you
of
get old when you start taking the trash out, and it's just like it hits
you
a
get
hit.
emotional. Like my kids are asleep. It's like the smell, like this late summer. Like it
Yep.
just was this. It was exactly the same. I just stood there looking at the sky. It was like quiet. And I was like, this is like, and then, yeah, you start thinking about all of those things. It's like Friday night. I was like, put myself in, like, I remember this spending the night at my friend's house and like pizza and like, it's just all of this stuff. And it's like, but I think it's important to have those moments because again, it's like, it goes by quick. Like we celebrated my parents' 50th anniversary like
So
last
sick.
weekend. And it's just like, you're just like, I remember specifically my grandparents' 50th. You know what I mean? I'm like, and it doesn't feel that long ago. So it's like a strange thing to be like,
Well, it
and I
really
was like-
wasn't. Yeah.
and I'm like,
If you
oh,
think
but they
about
were grandparents. I'm like, oh yeah, my parents are grandparents of like
Yeah.
14 grandkids. Like it's like crazy. I'm like, oh, they're grandparents and they are my kids' grandparents, and then we will be there. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
before, like, I'm like, eventually, it's my kids are gonna be like, oh my gosh, remember when we celebrated Grandma and Popsy's 50th at the beach? Now we're celebrating our parents. You know, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah,
It's cool.
Life is a wild ride. It's a beautiful thing.
it is.
Well, we're
I think
exactly
that's
at
a good
an
place
hour.
to wrap. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
No,
good
let's
place
talk
to
about
wrap.
like drum heads and lugs.
We should end. Yeah, let's end on what? Yeah.
Let's end on gear talk. Let's really get into some
Oh,
deep
no.
I
gear
genuinely was
talk.
trying to think of some weird thing that I like thought of drum wise. That
I have a public apology.
Yeah, let's end it on that. I have one too. Actually,
Okay.
What is it?
You go first.
I was dead wrong about the Zorro beater.
Well, yes.
I shit on that thing for years
Yeah.
without even playing one, just because I was
Yeah.
like, that thing looks stupid. Like, was like, whoever plays that, like, just doesn't, like, I just remember seeing it and be like, okay, like, here we go.
You played
And,
it at Warped Tour for the first
No,
time?
I've been playing it for years now. Like, I've been
Oh,
playing
okay,
it. Oh, no, not years. Sorry. I've been playing it since I got that Pearl kick pedal from Jordan. And I
Yeah.
was like, I guess I'll try it. And now I'm like,
It's the best. It sounds great too.
it feels good. Like
It feels good.
I like it. Like it's got the perfect weight balance. Like,
I'll have to
and
get it.
I kind of like playing it in our scene because it's like, that is not normal. Like I don't see, you're not going to see one of those at Warped Tour. You know what I mean? Maybe from Wonder Years drummer, but you know what I mean though? It's like
Yeah.
I liked that it felt so different. Like, and it physically feels great. And I am like, oh, not that anyone's going to look big, but I like the thought of other drummers judging it like I did. Like, I like the thought
Yeah.
of some drummer being, look at that beater. Like, that thing sucks. And I'm
For
like,
those
it
who don't know what
rules.
that is, we
It's a
should
square
post
beater.
let's post a photo of it on the
Yeah.
Instagram.
But the
I've been
quick
playing
of
that
it
thing
is
for
it's
years,
a square
dude.
beater. Yeah, it's
The
square
best.
felt, and it looks kind of clunky, but it's quick. It's good for fast. It's like it's just got a good feel for sure.
Yeah. And
So-
it's not, I don't know, weirdly enough, I think a flat surface hitting the head is better than like,
Better
those
than the
VW ones,
rounded.
the rounded, like,
Yeah.
Hey,
Uh,
the
Makes
one I'll
sense.
hate on forever is the one that looks like a cricket thing. You know what I'm
oh,
talking about?
the low boy.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
got the
yeah.
shape
the
and
wood
that
thing,
thing's
it's wood,
huge.
it's like-
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
I've
looks like a-
tried it. I'm not a big
The
fan of
shin
it.
guzzler, dude. That's all I can think. Just looks like
Dude,
it
we
would
should
just
start our-
absolutely annihilate your
Let's start
shins.
our own beater company called it Shin Guzzler
Guzzler.
Beaters.
Like checking your reflexes
Hey,
right on
it's to
your knee.
knee.
make you play because isn't the backside of it should be spikes.
It's what it looks like.
So,
Oh
yeah,
god.
that's what I'm. Yeah, it's like when you
It does look like the
does.
thing. You're like you check the. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Right
Yeah.
on your knee. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, your reflexes. I love it.
Yep.
All right,
Well,
homies. Well, this is a
right.
this is a good one.
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
calm, very calm.
Very
Calm
calm.
Good. And if keep calling in voicemails. That was fun.
Yeah, give us voicemails.
That was fun.
Come on, wreck it, Ralph.
We're gonna try to stay on track here. Yeah, but Ralph, hit us up. Hit us up. That. All right.
I hope your
That's
your
a good
legs are
sign of,
broken. I hope your legs are better.
Yeah, I hope you heal. I hope you. Yeah. Anyways.
All right,
guys.
love you guys.
All right,
Love
love you
you.
guys. Bye.